Ghana's ancient city of Cape Coast is slated to undergo a dramatic facelift as part of a $10 billion project to better reflect its status as Ghana's tourism hub and educational stronghold. The project, dubbed the Cape Coast Green City, was conceived by Mamdev Ghana Limited, a construction corporation that serves as the project's primary consultant and facilitator. It is a collaboration between a number of local and international partners and investors. SteadyX and Hitachi Technologies, an information technology corporation, are among the overseas partners, with backing from the chiefs and people of Cape Coast, the Ghanaian government and the diaspora. The partners would pool their resources to support the region's long-term, diverse, integrated and sustainable development. In recent years, several cities across Africa have proposed Smart City project, with Egypt, Kenya, South Africa leading the continent with several ongoing smart city projects. A smart city is an urban area that uses different types of electronic data collection to supply information which is used to manage assets and resources efficiently. This include data collected from citizens, devices, and assets that is processed and analyzed to monitor and manage traffic and transportation systems, power plants, water supply networks, waste management, law enforcement, information systems, schools, hospitals and other community services. Earlier this month, Mr. Joseph Mamfi, Chief Executive Officer of Mamdev Ghana Limited, addressed members of the Cape Coast Metropolitan Assembly and other stakeholders to solicit their support for the project's successful implementation, saying that the health sector, in addition to tourism and education, would benefit greatly from the project. The city of Cape Coast in Ghana's central region is widely known as the nation's tourism hub and the Mecca for African descent in the diaspora. Every year, thousands of African descendants across the world visit the city and other historic slave sites to learn about the transatlantic slave trade. The region was the hotbed of the slave trade that saw millions of Africans uprooted to the New World. The coastal region has a number of castles and dungeons that were used to keep enslaved men and women for days before they were transported to the Americas to work on various plantations. In terms of tourism, the project will transform Cape Coast and Elmina into internationally competitive tourism destinations, leveraging Agwa's in the central region's enormous historical and cultural assets to promote the industry through ecotourism. Advanced infrastructure, a reliable electricity supply, clean water, subterranean drainage, solar farms, and smart city engineering would be among the city's highlights. To make Agwa the first administrative capital of the then Gold Coast, a model city, an airport will be developed alongside the development of first-class roads and a slew of other modern amenities. The project will take care of the Cape Coast Fosu Lagoon and the Kakum River Basin, Brimsu, which have been a cause of concern for the Metropolitan Assembly and inhabitants due to dredging, and the area will be converted into a world-class tourism destination to create revenue. Additional attractions will include an amusement park, motels, and highway rest stops, as well as a leisure resort, a botanical garden, among others. To fulfill demand, all forts and castles will be renovated, and more arts and crafts communities will be built, while the Kasoa Cape Coast Road network will be refurbished into a 3-lane route to relieve traffic congestion and allow for seamless transit. Mr. Mamfi emphasized the importance of medical tourism and outlined plans to renovate existing health facilities, particularly the Cape Coast Teaching Hospital and the Winneba Trauma Hospital, as well as upgrading existing institutions into specialist centers. In addition, a new hospital with staff housing will be built and other satellite clinics will be improved to meet the health needs of tourists. To keep the green city environmentally friendly, smart containers, waste management models, and water systems will be linked into integrated systems, as well as good fleet management. When it comes to education, an estimated 40,000 laptops will be supplied to every senior high school students in the area, and school infrastructure will be improved as part of the project. According to Mr. Mamfi, higher education institutions will have sophisticated research centers to help substantial research on a variety of subjects related to growth and development. He urged assembly members and residents in the area to work with project managers to assist convert Cape Coast and its surrounding cities into a model smart city, befitting their reputation as a citadel of learning and a tourism center. Mr. Stephen Dofo Forson, Assembly member for Crewe Town electoral area, also expressed satisfaction over the proposal in an interview with the Ghana news agency, claiming that Cape Coast would soon be restored to its former splendor as the country's first capital. He rallied all parties to support the project's completion, which will provide jobs for the youngsters. If you enjoyed this video and would like to get more from a definitive information about trends and mega constructions projects in Africa, subscribe to the New Africa channel so you don't miss out on any of our future videos.